Many homes in Cape Coral have no one inside, and this is raising concerns for neighbors as more than 1,600 homes face foreclosure this month alone. Now,
16 months after prices peaked, the Fort Myers housing market has crashed. Median home values have plummeted by 13.6% in a year. Sales have stalled, and the boom that once made Southwest Florida infamous is unraveling. Buyers are gone. Desperation has set in. What unleashed this historic collapse? And is there any bottom in sight? The story behind these numbers is more shocking than anyone expected. Fort Myers' housing market stands at a level not seen in over a decade. The median home price has dropped to $314,000 as of September 2025, down 13.6% from the same month last year. In the broader Cape Coral-Fort Myers metro, the median sits at $375,000, a 9.6% decline. Since the market's peak in July 2022, values have fallen by 13.7%, erasing years of appreciation in just 16 months. Behind these numbers is a market in retreat.
More than half of all homes listed have had their prices cut. Sellers who once expected bidding wars now face silence, with 52% forced to reduce their asking price just to attract a single offer. The days of rapid appreciation are gone. The same homes that sparked bidding wars during the pandemic now sit untouched for months. The typical listing in Fort Myers now spends 93 days on the market, up from 70 just a year ago. Nearly 9 out of 10 homes sell below their asking price. Only 4% go over. It's a total reversal of power. Buyers are in control, and sellers are chasing the market down. Homes that once sold in days now linger. A $675,000 house from 2021 now struggles to attract offers at $499,000. Another waterfront property listed for $1.15 million has been slashed 6 times, now sitting at $899,000, nearly 9% below its 2022 sale price. This is not an adjustment, it's a reckoning. To understand this collapse, we have to go back to the pandemic. Between March 2020 and June 2022, Florida home prices surged 51%, outpacing the national average by 10 full points. Low interest rates, migration from northern states, and the remote work boom turned Fort Myers into one of the hottest markets in America. Homes listed on Monday were under contract by Wednesday, often sight unseen. Speculators flooded in. Cash buyers outbid locals. And when longtime broker Jeff Tumberell warned that everything is cyclical, few listened. By mid-2022, affordability had vanished. Prices had detached from local incomes, and when interest rates started climbing, the floor fell out. By September 2025, the pulse of the Fort Myers market had nearly flatlined. Only 104 homes closed that month. Sales activity more typical of a small town than a metro area. Pending contracts, the leading indicator for future closings, fell 11.8% month over month. The pipeline has dried up. At the height of the boom, agents saw hundreds of contracts each week. Now, the entire month barely reaches that figure. Transactions haven't stopped, but they've slowed to a crawl. About 590 homes per week across the region. Deals are happening, but not fast enough to restore confidence. The market's pulse is faint, just strong enough to keep it alive, not enough to heal it. The crash isn't just about falling demand. It's also about too much supply. Lee County alone has seen active listings explode past 12,000, peaking near 18,000 in February, the highest since the Great Recession. In Cape Coral, inventory has more than doubled in just 1 year, with 14,580 active listings recorded in the latest quarter. Entire neighborhoods are lined with for sale signs, rows of empty driveways where buyers once raced to outbid each other. This glut means choice and leverage for buyers, and desperation for sellers. With homes lingering unsold for months, the market is saturated, and prices have nowhere to go but down. Then there's the storm that never really ended. Hurricane Ian in September 2022 devastated the Fort Myers region.
3 years later, blue tarps still cover rooftops, and construction crews remain booked for months. The rebuilding backlog has frozen parts of the housing market in place. Some homes look untouched since the storm. Others are half repaired, waiting on contractors, insurance checks, or building permits. Buyers fear hidden damage. Lenders hesitate to finance storm-battered properties. This uneven recovery created a patchwork market, where one block may hold steady, and the next has values collapsing by double digits. Until reconstruction truly catches up, the housing market remains trapped in the storm's shadow. But the hurricane scars are only part of the story. Insurance has become the new wall between buyers and home ownership. Just a few years ago, a standard inland home policy cost around $4,100 per year. Now, it routinely tops $7,000. Closer to the coast, $13,800 or more, even for modest properties. Agents say it's the #1 deal killer. Half of all buyers walk away when they see their quotes. FEMA's flood maps show 36% of homes face severe flooding risk over the next 30 years, and 61% now carry measurable wildfire risk. Insurers have adjusted accordingly, or left the state altogether. For many Floridians, it's not the house that's unaffordable anymore. It's the insurance. Condo owners have it even worse. After the Surfside collapse, new laws require structural inspections and full reserve funding. Special assessments ranging from $10,000 to $150,000 per unit have pushed many to the brink. Some associations report 1/3 of owners in delinquency. Lenders are blacklisting buildings. Sales are stalling. Condo values have plunged 20.4%, almost double the decline of single-family homes. Meanwhile, the migration wave that fueled the boom has evaporated. Florida's net migration dropped from 314,000 in 2022 to just 64,000 in 2024. Without that inflow of cash buyers, demand collapsed. With mortgage rates near 7%, investors have fled. Rents are down 15.3% in 3 years. Even landlords are cutting losses. By late 2025, the median home price in Fort Myers stood at $314,000, down 13.6% year over year, and nearly 14% below its 2022 peak. Inventory is bloated, demand is weak, and 87% of homes still sell below asking. Experts agree, this isn't just a correction, it's a reset. The Florida dream has collided with financial reality. For now, Fort Myers stands as a case study in what happens when speculation, natural disaster, and economic pressure converge. The question isn't when prices will soar again. It's whether the region can rebuild confidence before the next storm, literal or financial, arrives. The Fort Myers housing collapse, a market searching for a bottom. The story doesn't end here. It's just the start of a new chapter in Florida's housing reality. So stay with Roofline Report and subscribe for weekly, no-nonsense updates that cut through the spin and show you what matters next.